it's not interesting if you can convince people about your model of reality. What's interesting is, what is reality? Reality is what it is. It doesn't really care what we think about it. Like, the earth has a shape. Whether I believe it's round, flat, or shaped as a triangle, the earth's going to continue to be what it is, regardless of what I think of it. And that goes for all of reality. It is something. And sometimes it's like we get caught in bickering what reality is, as though it alters based on what we believe. No, I don't. I find that quite boring, to be honest. I find it much more fascinating to share our experiences together. What do you see from where you're sitting? What do I see from what I'm sitting? Let's put all the evidence on the table. And then we all draw the conclusions, the best conclusions we can, and stick to the belief that we think are most plausible, most close to reality. Bickering about who's right, I mean, we can do that, but reality is what it is. So let's unite in presenting theories, in arguments, in perspectives, rationale. And let's all look at this juicy smorgasbord of ways of looking at the world. We ourselves get to decide which we believe is to be true anyway. Yeah. I think we're losing so much energy and so much curiosity and sense of belonging, of exploration, when we get stuck in trying to be right, trying to prove other people wrong. People won't change their minds unless they want to change their mind. All we can do is align with ourselves. Am I being truthful to myself? Am I actually looking at what's presented? Am I hearing people who do not disagree with me? Can I listen to their arguments, to their, to what they actually perceive? Not get caught in who's right and who's wrong. I mean, what? We are 10 billion people on this earth? That's 10 billion minds. All have a unique perspective. They all look out on their little individual window of the world, of reality. And if I get the blessing to hear what life looks like from your perspective, then all of a sudden I have twice as many perspectives as I only have with myself. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if we were ever on the same page, but it feels a little bit like we got lost in this. As though it became a competition. Who can convince the most people that they're right? Well, it's not interesting if you can convince people about your model of reality. What's interesting is, what is reality? And to be honest, I don't think any of us know 100% clearly what reality is. I mean, we're only equipped with this little human mind, and it's a tiny fraction of what the universe actually is. But I'm pretty sure that we can be closer or further away from the truth. Like, let's say, for instance, if I believe that the world is an octopus floating around in jellyfishes and is fueled by gummy bears, I think that's a pretty far away idea of what reality actually is. So there is like a closer and further away. But if someone wants to believe in the octopus jelly man idea, well, they're free to do that. I guess that's interesting in its own way. Okay, so how do you make sense of that? How does that work for you? To lead with curiosity. There's apparently something in this person's perception, or in their limited perception, that makes them believe that that's the most accurate one. It doesn't alter reality. Reality doesn't become a jellyfish gummy bear just because someone believes it is. And I don't need to believe that either. But I do get to see life from someone else's point of view. And what a gift. Imagine if we could honestly, genuinely pool this 10 billion different perspectives together. Yeah. Work towards finding out what reality is, not fight about who's right. Yeah. And I think the reason I'm bringing it up is because there are so many missed opportunities of genuine discussion, of curiosity, of exploration. I can see it in myself as well, lesser and lesser so, gratefully, when I end up in arguing for why I'm right. As soon as I start arguing why I'm right, there's like a tension, there's a contraction, there's something is being lost. But when I can meet my fellow humans and explore with curiosity, with honesty, why do you see it like that? Oh, I haven't heard that before. How would you make sense of this? Lead with curiosity. Oh man, now that's now that's a joy to be around. And we can meet it in ourselves, we can meet it in discussions in our everyday life, and we can meet it in the comment section on YouTube. There's a flavor to when a comment is actually genuine, coming from wanting to share your perspective, coming from offering what life looks like from your perspective, or when it comes from curiosity of what it's like for someone else. And then there's the solidity and the flavor of saying that everyone else is wrong and that come with a density. There's no curiosity anymore, there's no exploration, there's no honoring that everyone have their unique viewpoint of the universe. Yeah. It makes me a bit sad to read sometimes because it's a missed opportunity. Not sad because it comes from a bad person, but it's closing off discussion, it closes off exploration. It removes a sharing of one of these so important viewpoints. Like reality really gave us all these ability to communicate so that we could share our perspective of the world. What are your thoughts on this? What are your reflections? Please do share in the comment section. Yes. Thank you for joining me all the way here in this very unplanned exploration. And I hope to see you next time.